Barriers to effective communication. There are many barriers which can come up at any stage of the communication process. If these barriers are overcome, message is likely to be clearly understood. The main barriers to effective communication that we will discuss are filtering, psychological factors, defensiveness, language, lack of planning. Filtering. Filtering refers to the sender manipulating information so that it will be seen more favorably by the receiver. In this, she sends only partial information, concealing the slightly unpleasant bit of the information. Psychological factors. The receiver in the communication process interprets the message based on his psychological makeup, his likes, dislikes, experience, background, and other personal characteristics. This factor should always be kept in mind while making communication. Defensiveness. When the receiver interprets the sender's message as a threat, they often respond in ways to prevent effective communication. For example, there is an upward communication in an organization. These subordinates, due to fear or hesitation, may not clearly express their thoughts or give the right feedback. Language. Language should be carefully chosen as it can lead to misunderstanding or distortion in the communication process. We must remember that words mean different things to different people. Meaning of words also change from culture to culture. All these factors should be kept in mind while communicating. For example, in a tribal village, the tribal people used to consume water from a lake nearby. The government realized that in due course the water of that lake had become unsafe to drink. So the government put a board outside the lake. Unsafe water, do not consume. Yet the tribal people continued to use the water. Why? It was because the board was printed in English, a language not known to the tribal people. Hence, the communication was not effective due to language barriers. Lack of planning. Lack of planning is one of the important reasons of poor communication or failure of communication. Communication is a complex process. To be a good communicator, a person has to formulate his idea clearly, understand the capabilities of the receiver, anticipate how his message can be misinterpreted, and correct it in advance accordingly. Use simple, concise, and precise language. All this requires skills and good planning, which can be developed with practice.